traditionally, like in Chinese culture at least, you bring someone home, like that's like
serious.
that's serious. Like that's
Yeah.
like you meeting
Yeah.
the parents.
You're
like,
talking about like
this is for
rings.
real. Like you want my last name for real. and now it's kind
Wait,
of
would you take your husband's last name if you get married?
I think high school Alice would have said yes.
Yeah.
25-year-old Alice is
I feel like college you would say yes to.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm a walking controversy. Okay?
Oh.
No. Tell. No. You don't think so? Like, on one hand, I'm like very like, tell them. One hand, I'm very like,
Traditional.
yeah, and on the other hand, I'm very like,
Non-traditional.
that's all you got?
That's basically you.
Okay, so I think I was raised traditionally. My parents are very traditional, Asian culture, growing up in a very traditional Asian household. I think I'm more Asian than you.
You are.
And I came to America way earlier than you did.
Yeah.
Growing up in America, I think I have other ideas. And some of those ideas are very conflicting with the traditional values. So I'm just a walking contradiction, okay? So sometimes I say shit on this channel, don't hold me to it. Because only half of me agrees
She just
with it.
didn't think through.
Yeah.
What she said.
Yeah. I don't know. So like one hand it's like, oh, I'll take my husband's last name, be a housewife and just like raise 4 kids. And on the other hand it's like, nah, like I got a brain. I'm smart. I went to school. You know, I got student loans. I can do shit.
What does this have to do with student loans?
Like it's like I invested in myself, you know? Now it's time to make some returns. Like bam. So I don't know. I think right now I can't imagine taking someone else's last name. No, I can't. This is my identity. Like I don't expect whoever I'm gonna end up with to be like, you have to change my last name or it's a deal breaker.
Yeah, hopefully.
Bitch, my last name is probably better than yours. Why don't you take my last name?
Yeah, my last name is more rare.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not even rare, okay? My last name was a Han Dynasty, like
Oh,
emperor.
the emperor.
Yeah. It's probably a concubine's, like
It's like really common.
that's probably a bastard. Yeah, that's why it's so common. The only reason why I would consider taking my husband's last name, and like this goes into like a whole different argument, is I wouldn't want to have a different last name than my kids. But then that goes into
then
like, why
you
can't the kids have my
can't.
last name? That's what I'm saying. And that's just a whole other thing.
And
That's
you
a,
give birth to them.
that's a whole other thing. That's a whole, I don't want to get into it. That's like a whole other thing. I don't want to get into it.
It's too much.
It's too much. Like I get heated, okay? Because like
You're like thinking
No,
about it already.
I get so heated because you understand I am one of 3 girls. So like my dad really wanted a boy. And like now if you ask him, he's obviously gonna say like, no I didn't. Like girls
Yeah.
are great, you know? Like boys leave, girls
too
call.
late anyway.
It's too late, yeah. So now he's like, whatever. But like let's just call it what it is. Like my parents are traditional. They wanted a boy. And let me tell you, if I had a brother, I would be very different. If I had a brother, I'd be very
You'd be
different.
very different.
I'd be very, very different.
Yeah.
I'd be very quiet, and this channel would not be called Mad Loud. It'd probably be called Mad Quiet. Okay.
Yeah.